Jill Barr is going to come up into your grill, and he is going to. These guys are kind of interesting. Um, the Goblin Dog is going to attempt to bite you.
All right.
So, check something here.
Rito, I like that you're just absorbing TED Talks this entire time. Role playing.
Yes, I am.
Oh, AI. No, that sounds interesting.
Oh, AC 19. Let's.
That is a hit.
Oh, that's bad news. That is bad news, my friend.
He's going to turn into a
That
goblin
is
dog.
4 points of damage, and you are. You have to make a DC 12 fortitude save.
Ooh,
Oh.
I believe in you.
Or break out in an itching rash.
Ooh, okay, this
I'm
is
gonna do
not
that.
a gimme.
Dude, I already have that. If we share a bunk later today, I get one.
That, however, is going to be a 13.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. Great. All right, so you're clear on that, but you did take 4 points of damage, I believe.
Duly noted.
That's no small beer.
It's too much. Hey, question we should probably decide. Who has the potions that we saw?
I have them.
You have them?
No. I'm just making a decision. Sorry.
I don't think that's bad. You actually have the best movement rate. Like, I don't think that's
I
a
love
terrible
that.
idea.
I have them. Well, Rito set you straight.
Our monk can move quick, and so can DT. So
Yeah, I can haul ass. Yeah.
All right, so the next being to go, as it were, is Goblin Dog 3, or North Goblin 3, which is actually, he's back in the rear with the gear. But he's got a straight line to Ziggy, and he's not smart, so he's gonna come here and attack.
All right.
Oh, AC 16?
That is, I have AC 16. So is that a hit?
That's a hit.
That's a hit then.
Getting a little too excited.
You are getting too excited.
This is fun being a DM. I gotta check here. He's got the dog slicer. Ooh. 1d4.
-3.
3 points of damage.
Ooh,
As he slices into your side.
you did pretty good.
Take that, Mark Shakes. And
Are they just calling everyone Longshanks?
That's what they call them.
I get it.
Call any
Very good.
Would they call a hobbit that?
No,
No.
they have to be like a medium size.
You're not a hobbit, are you?
No, I'm gonna take teeth.
So North Goblin 2 is going straight into Glurk, which is probably a bad idea, but that's what he's gonna do. And he misses.
We're not clerk into Ojo.
Oh,
Dojo.
that's right.
Or Dojo.
I keep
Yeah.
thinking he flips.
I keep forgetting.
Okay, so he's done. Now it's BTD.
All right. Since he's already in range, I'm gonna take a shot at the commando, riding the dog. I'm gonna chuck a bomb. I'm gonna chuck a bomb at him.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me pull up his character. And is that touch AC?
That's touch AC 15.
Nice.
Now what do you got?
Did you say 15?
Mm-hmm.
15? 15? That's a hit.
1-5. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Sweet. So that is, hold on here. That's 1d6 plus 6.
And his dog should take splash damage.
Yep. Ooh, nice. Takes 12 points of damage,
Are you kidding me?
Mm-mm.
and the dog takes 6 points of damage.
Hot dang.
Okay, Doc. Bro's almost dead already.
How's that dog doing? Because he's riding that thing.
What did the dog take?
6 points of damage.
He's still up. All right, they look.
All right,
good.
then- then for my move, I'm gonna shuffle back under here.
Yeah.
Okay. Damage done. ETD getting the MVP so far tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Work.
Yeah, once I run out of bombs, maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
Glurk's gonna come and slice the goblin right here.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Mm.
Oh,
Roll
No
the
bullshit.
Should I roll to confirm?
Yes, sir.
yes.
On the
Yes.
board.
Yeah.
Fine.
Roll it yourself and just don't cheat. Dad's no will strike you down tonight in your sleep.
Yeah.
All
Forget
right.
not love anymore.
That's a 18. It's an 18.
All
That's a
right.
confirmation.
You're dead. Well, roll damage for fun.
Triple the D.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Triple D.
He just exploded.
I was like coming down with it up above my head and just kind of spinning.
How many points of damage?
50.
50.
Oh my god.
Wait, how many rounds of rage can you do in a day?
I didn't rage yet.
You're not raging
No.
at +7 to damage. You're not raging.
Nope.
What have I
Oh
done?
my god.
18 strength on a slow.
Well, he's got 6 feet going. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
And a +8 weapon.
Yeah.
He's deader than dead.
Can I
Yeah.
intimidate with that a little?
I guess
Yeah.
when I'm fighting a guy who's going.
No, they're not smart enough.
Too. So it's
All right.
totally within the realm.
It's a good idea though if it wasn't Goblin Zealots.
I'm gonna have to figure out a little bit about intimidation. I think it's a standard action, so.
I think so.
I mean,
If you want to do something with it, yeah.
you would, but I think they're just
I
think you have to be a blood rager to do
something other than standard, but otherwise it is a standard action.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a good day to kill.
all right.
Disc.
This goblin's got to go,
Does he though?
but he's once again tactically boxed himself in like a moron. He's gonna come around the bend and get right here, and that's his move.
Fatal move.
And Goblin Commando number 2 is up. Could be my last chance to do something fun. He is going to kill Bar.
Yeah.
Mm.
Make a saving throw. Give me a will save.
A will save. Is he casting a spell?
Yeah,
Is that going to provoke an attack of opportunity?
he's not in range.
I thought he was on the same
It's
square.
the other one. It's
Oh.
that one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry, bitch.
All right. Will save. That is going to be a fail because I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
Okay, you are affected by hideous laughter.
Fuck the DL.
Damn it.
So you guys just see Dilbar drop his weapon or go limp and just start laughing like a madman.
Crazy.
Bullshit.
Goddamn crazy.
Pre-rolls.
I know what he's going through.
It is pre-roll bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Dojo, son of Kojo.
Yep, Dojo's gonna flurry of blows.
Saving throw versus wands.
That's a hit, and his second swing. That's
so you're-
also
That's
hit.
also a hit.
The guy right in front of me. So that is. This is plus 14. So 20 points of damage.
Oh my god,
God.
you guys are horrible. I'm gonna kill all you. Try to kill.
1-2 combo, but just the little bony lad couldn't stack up against the might of his much more girthy cousin. So,
Mhm.
All right. Boom, boom. Deb.
All baloney.
Anything else you're doing besides killing guards?
yeah, I will. I will take a 5-foot step this way.
Wow, look at that lineup.
Or wait a minute, I was
Yeah.
right here. No, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a 5-foot step that way. Sorry.
All right, so the guy.
Thank goodness.
And he has the wherewithal to know that these guys are a little bit smarter, and they know that they're not going to defeat you guys in melee. So he's going to try to cast hideous laughter on you, Jojo.
The guy who was on Jilbar is gonna try and do it.
No, this guy. See me thinking.
Oh, I
Mando
thought
too.
that was the guy who did it on John.
No, the guy who did
Mm-mm.
it down here.
But he's in the same square, so he would have provoked an attack of opportunity.
It's on the commando square.
There's a way. Because remember, we said the Goblin dogs are riding on the Goblin Commando. You follow that.
Oh, I thought the Goblin Commandos were riding on the dogs.
So they are, so I should have switched it. So here, that's my bad. But I stated that. That makes sense?
Wait, did I miss? Who's the guy with the other dog up there? Who's that?
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. He's hiding
Oh.
in a
But
barrel.
aren't they occupying
You would-
the same square?
Yeah, you would. But so the better way of putting it is that, probably. You see now? So like the dogs are there, the commandos are on them.
Yep.
I should have had the commandos in front of them. I had that.
No, but the dog was adjacent to Jilbar.
Yeah, because you bit me.
He's
He's
busy,
bit-
right?
yeah.
There you go.
Fuck. All right, so you're not laughing so hard.
Well, I might be because I might have. If I don't kill him with the attack of opportunity, then
That's true.
so
take that.
let me see if I hit him. If I hit him, I might have interrupted the spell,
Yeah, resolve it.
and I rolled a no bullshit natural 20.
No,
Ooh, juicy.
I'd like to roll to confirm if that's
yeah, of
okay.
course.
17, so that's a
Yeah, so you
21 to
killed-
confirm.
alright, so
Well,
you killed the dog.
no, that was on the spell cast.
Caster.
So
Okay.
now I'm not gonna do glurk damage, but let's see how I roll. 19 points
He's
of
dead.
damage.
So that. So the dog did the damage on you. The commander's dead there. So you don't have hideous laughter.
Mhm.
But
Which
over
is
here, this bro is gonna cast hideous laughter
on Dojo.
Okay,
So
so
he just saw what he did to his compatriot.
will save.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a make.
Okay, so you're good. So that's the commando. So now it's Jilbar.
I'm the last one to go, correct?
Yep.
All right. Well, I will try and keep my swing going. Your monster is dead. Now you die too. Swing my club. That's not so good. That's
Why are you being so mean to that dog?
Fucking let up on the dog, man.
Miss. Never mind.
Got eaten by a
Dog bit me off.
tiger.
All right, new round, Finn.
Fucking puppy, man.
I gotta clear.
Your turn, Fan.
Finn to win.
All right. Finn to win.
Pick up that can. Pick up that rusty can.
Hey, hey, I'm going. This is definitely advantage Burns right now.
Everyone's dead. How did everyone die?
Because it's first level.
Where'd you go?
You might be able to take out those two guys up
We
top.
didn't. No one's even over by
They're pretty
those-
beat up.
those
Are they?
The Goblin Commando 2 is
Yeah, I hit him with 12 points of damage. He should be
Which-
pretty close.
This group up here, this commando and dog.
Yeah. The dog I hit for 6. The dude I hit for 12. So
Nice.
I mean,
okay.
your goggles would tell you, right? That's-
Yeah. I think I'm within 30 here. Yes. So
and
can you tell me, Hojo,
No.
what the status on this dog and this commando are up here?
Which ones?
The ones that Randy hit, are they near death, kind of on death's door? Are they
Commando is almost dead, and the dog is you're within 3. You can see it, so they're both almost dead.
great? That's a little bold, but fortune favors.
I want to see Ziggy and Finn and the that line up there is pretty gross.
Rito, what did you use to get that little triangle? That's awesome. What are you like?
It's
I'm using the
measuring
measure
tool.
function, and then there's a pull down to do lines, squares, circles, or beams, and I'm using the cone one, and then a 45-degree angle. Um,
They don't have that because they don't see.
You don't see that killer?
I don't see the pull down. Oh, shape. There, I see it. Never mind.
All right, where you go, Graham?
okay, so I'm gonna give that commando and that dog a burning hands of my own. So if you'll give me a pair more of reflex saves,
Yeah, you can do that.
and you're looking for 16 or better.
One of them for sure made it. The other one I gotta check.
Okay.
They both made it.
They both made it. Both take 2 points of damage.
Okay, so the commando's dead and the dog is almost dead.
Nice.
Nice, good work.
Good work. Good work, DT. Been doing cleanup once again.
yeah. I knock him down. You burn him in hell.
Hey, Burner and Rito.
Yeah.
Second, as I'm pinging.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
What do we need?
What?
Are you
Which group?
Who did you just
Right
get?
or left?
Oh,
The
right.
right. The guys on the
These
right.
guys. Yeah.
DTs. Yep.
Oh, those guys are both dead. So
Who's alive? Just the dog on Gilmar and the dude on
And the
me?
dude on you. And then this little wiener up in the left.
All right.
This dog is dead, by the way. I didn't role play it correctly, but he got sliced by that first guy. That's the yelp you heard.
Oh, fucker.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
I know.
Come on.
I thought we had a future with that guy.
No,
Me too.
It's like a
Damn
golden
it.
Reggie's the one
retriever.
who's the most pissed
Can't
about
kill
it.
him.
Yeah, he's upstairs cursing me. All right, so you got this goblin dog left.
And this little wiener over here.
Mm-hmm.
And the other wiener.
Oh, well, you might want to consider that. We'll see. Okay, who's up? Let's see.
I do have a
Spin
dude
goblin
there.
dog 1.
Commando
The
dog.
goblin dog's up. He's gonna try to attack. Kill bugger.
Ah,
Miss. Horrible.
Nice.
And Diggy.
Damn
Nice.
dogs.
I'm gonna go up and try to kill that dog.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Please.
That's
Reap
all
him.
out of the mystery.
Nice. I'm gonna go up there and let's see. I'm gonna try it. Why not? Oh, I think that probably does it with my sight. That
18.
will be a 19. Oh no, 18. Sorry, 18.
Hit.
18. All right. And 1, 2, I did it.
You killed him.
7 points damage plus 5. Yeah, so he's super dead. All right, he's dead.
Okay. So at that, this guy attempts to flee. So that gives you an AO. Dojo.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. God, you are rolling hot.
That's 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
There's that one dude up there. Should
Just
we try to capture
punched
him?
him in
I
the
do
face.
have a dude in the barrel.
We've already got one. Let's
No,
kill
they're
this
all
one.
dead now.
No, but I got that dude in the barrel.
Oh, yeah. So let's role play this out. So
The barrel
you
buddy.
take that last swing and everything goes silent.
Well, there's a dude up to the north, right? Like by
By the well or that.
Did you say
Yeah,
everything
he
goes
seems-
sideways?
Oh no, he's the guy who got decapitated. by
Oh,
it.
okay. He's dead.
Gotcha.
And this guy appears dead?
Nope. That
No,
guy's
you don't want to
No.
kill him.
His
So,
dog's dead though.
so this guy,
Mickey Jones.
which I will make bigger,
Or Davy Jones. I
he
should
comes
say.
out of the shadow.
Mickey Dolan. Mickey Dolan.
He
Yep.
says,
John Ritter.
Keep on singing, Jerry. Pretty Mary Sunshine.
this guy comes
She's
out of
all
the
right.
shadow.
Oh no.
Wow.
And
Did he
says,
did he autograph his own picture? What kind of fucker
"My
is
goodness,
this?
Yeah.
saved me.
A day's work.
Mike, I owe you my life."
Your coin will do finer.
This guy.
Now we talking.
And he's just sweating profusely and he's shaking visibly. And then he looks over and he sees his dog dead. And he says, "Oh, little marshmallow. Why did they kill you? You were so innocent." And
Does Jill Barr know this guy? Know of him?
Gilbert, do you know him?
Let me roll.
Archibald.
I assume knowledge.
It's
local
Theo
knowledge-
Vaughn, so you should have listened to his podcast at least once.
He knows Mark
Rogan has him on like every other week.
He's coming in from back.
I do not. That was a 3.
Yeah, you don't know him. You don't know him.
In a time of loss, you should cuddle with another
Walk you
man.
guys through this whole thing.
Lord Marshmallow, Lord
Marshmallow.
Foxglove. What are you doing here? Are you here for the Swallowtail Festival like us? My friend Joe Bar does not seem to recognize
Well,
you.
yes, I was just here on business, and I thought I would come enjoy the festival. And, well, things have not gone as planned.
What kind of
He's
business?
played by Robert McDougall.
What kind of business were you here on?
Well, you know, this,
Just wanted to say McDougal.
Mm-hmm.
it's not important right now. What's important is that you've saved me, and you've saved the city.
It is important. I agree. You should reward us.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
Got city hands, Mr. Hooper. You've been counting money all your life.
Because I'm staying at the Rusty Dragon. Where are you staying?
We are also staying at the Rusty Dragon. Amico, she is quite the fair maiden, is she not?
I hear sounds of war. We must
Um,
continue.
Hemlock and his retinue come riding up from the south. And they look around and survey. Excellent work, gentlemen. We have secured the southern ports. It appears that the enemy has been vanquished.
Second level, sweet.
And
Nice.
what do you guys do?
Should we interrogate the goblin
Yeah.
in the barrel?
Yeah, let's talk to this goblin.
I think, does anybody
As
have
if he's
charm?
gonna know anything at all.
I think it's worth doing a cure light on him, dropping a potion in him.
Yeah.
Can anyone do a heal?
Can somebody just like shake him and wake him up?
No, yeah, I can do that.
We can wait.
Give me a heal proficiency check.
Natural 20, John.
I
And
can
tell me what
aid.
you
I've
get.
got a nice heal myself.
I
There you
don't
go.
have any heal.
I rolled
I could aid. Yep.
I'd rolled a 13.
Let me see.
That won't do it.
Do you have the heal proficiency for that?
Well, anyways, I grabbed into the barrel and I pulled him out so somebody else can do something to him.
I aid.
I rolled a 13 as well.
I aid for another 2 to whoever.
What?
15.
I'll give it to you.
I can try it.
I'll give you a
Yep.
15. All right, so he's just.
It makes you feel better. I got 17.
It does.
I'll address him in Goblin.
Oh, spicy.
What are you doing here? Who calls the shots of your clan?
Goblin? I never
Tell
seen
me what I. Who sent you? Who is your master?
Should I tell you, Longshank?
If you do not, you will not live to see another sunrise.
Can we?
I don't know. Okay. All I know is
Who is your chieftain?
what the word is.
Your slave master.
He was one of you, Longshanks. And, he sent us on a secret mission to the town's graveyard. That's all I know.
I haven't seen the graveyard.
No one can understand this except for Bruno.
Right.
Zig,
I,
where's the
I speak
graveyard?
I speak Goblin.
Do you
Oh, do
mean
you?
like me
Mhm.
or like that one?
And I'll point to Jilbar.
You're Longshanks.
Fair. We all look alike.
Right. I'll squeeze him by his ear.
You know what I mean. Disgusting.
Who to eat?
And he'll start weeping.
So I'll explain to the crew.
He said his chieftain was one of us, meaning I can only assume a tall humanoid. But the mission was to go to the graveyard.
What did they want to get from the graveyard? Many
I'll
secrets.
refer back to the little gobble.
What do you seek in the graveyard? This is an idiot. He knows nothing other than the graveyard. That his master was not a goblin.
So that's all you're gonna get out of him. What do you do with him?
I'll let him go.
I'm not gonna let him go.
Are you gonna let him go?
Well, I'll just unhand him, but
Okay, what do you guys gonna do to him?
He's tied up.
Yeah.
He's a prisoner of war.
Just-
he's in barrel. You
Just swat him on the ass and send him out into the woods.
Mhm.
let's tie him
Like-
up.
No.
You gonna tie him up?
Let's
Yeah.
give him to the sheriff. He's already tied up.
Yeah, give him to the sheriff.
Yeah.
Okay. You give him the hemlock?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Hemlock grabs his sword and cuts his head.
Yeah.
very diplomatic.
That
Good
is the
job.
town's justice.
Headlock.
Yes,
Way,
dumb.
way to really.
I like this guy. He's a real go-getter.
Sheriff, there's one other thing that today has obviously been crazy.
First of all, let me say, this town owes you a debt of gratitude. Without you, this battle might have gone the wrong way. Say
Now
on.
we're talking.
Well, as I said, these new friends of the community, they are not from here clearly, but they bring a strength to us. I believe in them. But what I was going to tell you is there was an attempted assault earlier in the day at the Rusty Dragon on Polly.
I don't have time for this right now.
I can very.
The city has just been attacked. Bar. Let's talk about this over a drink later. I have 20,000 things to deal with. I'll meet you at the Rusty Dragon later.
I can bury the body.
We need to talk about our compensation, sir.
And then they write off.
Okay.
I think we should check.
I'd say
Uh,
500
I'll
people.
just take a cold glass of beer. That's enough for me.
Let's loot the
I'll
body.
take his $500.
Yeah, let's do
So,
it.
Fine.
you've got quite the scene here, gentlemen. You've got bodies strewn and littered everywhere. You've got townspeople lamenting, weeping. You've got, by your rough count, at least 10 townspeople dead.
Oh,
You've got children.
Just right here where we
maimed.
are.
Yeah, I mean, it's a disaster.
Out of force of habit, just because this is what I used to do, I'm gonna start just like organizing the bodies.
Well, before
like,
you do that, make an intelligence
straight-
check.
getting them ready to be
Or make
buried.
a,
Like
make a wisdom check.
that's good, but I'm just saying, I'm getting them prepared.
Bill Bar, make a wisdom check.
The dead have no need for their possession.
well, I'm bleeding right now. I'm a little
What
shaken up.
he
I'm
said.
gonna get a pen.
Let's see, I got a 9. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just not doing anything untoward.
It's
I'm
probably
just,
a 12.
I'm just
Jesus.
getting them ready.
Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Make a
12.
wisdom check.
When you see bodies
A
lined
wisdom?
up
Oh
over
boy.
them, like getting them ready for the Undertaker.
Well, just Finn, what'd you get?
10.
Finn, you got a 10?
Yeah, wisdom? Yeah.
Hey, why don't we do this? Hey, John.
Intelligence.
Hey,
I'm
Chris.
good at
I'm gonna use inspiration, and I'm gonna roll, and then I'm gonna roll inspiration. Can I do that?
What's that?
Well, it gives me an extra die 6. So let me roll for it, and let me roll my
What
die
skill are
6.
you rolling?
You can't re-roll it.
I can roll a die 6.
Lurk, roll a wisdom
I
check.
can roll a die
I
6.
rolled a
alright.
10.
You rolled a 10?
No.
Oh my god, I didn't want to have to say this. TTD, roll a wisdom check.
Mhm.
Oh,
There we
Jesus.
go.
Wow.
That's a 19.
You
Look at
got
me, everybody.
it. Hey, DTD, you're surveying the scene, and you think it'd be a really bad idea to start touching or moving anybody's anywhere until you got some sort of official approval from the sheriff or the mayor.
He's right there.
Hey, everybody.
The sheriff just
Don't
wanted to
touch
do real
shit
quick.
till we get paid. This is a job that deserves cash. Don't touch shit.
But DT, 5 of us don't agree with you at all. So you've been outvoted. Let's start touching bodies. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give
You should go to the graveyard.
I'm gonna give John one roll to try to stop Hemlock before he rides out.
What do you want me to? Is it?
I want you to roll a
Intimidation check.
I got a +5 on that. That is a 14.
Anyone want to aid him?
Sure, I'll eat them.
I'm standing right next to him.
You rolled for an 8. I can't even remember. 3 plus, but
You have to roll over 10.
Oops, I didn't.
Can I add my diplomacy? With
I rolled a 14. I could aid.
Look at me, everybody.
No bullshit.
Oh,
Get over 15.
You rolled a 20.
Natural 20.
yeah.
All right. So this.
You hold your horses, mister.
diplomacy
Come back
check
here.
This is
Everybody just,
DT's party.
looking at each other, having a moment of inspiration in their minds, and everybody blurting out at the same time. Hey, Blake, wait!
Do you mind
And
if we loot the bodies?
And he turns around and he looks at Jill Bar. He says, "What?" Jill Bar, you think it'd be a good idea what to ask? What the fuck to do with the body?
Meaning the goblin bodies, or
Yeah.
All the bodies.
So I'm trying to help you guys.
thank you.
What would you say if you thought, A, you wanted to loot the goblin bodies, but you needed to diplomatically figure out a way to create a process whereby you were looking like you're removing the goblin bodies in a respectful way to get them away from the townspeople and not just looting the bodies? I'm not going to say no word if you guys can't figure this out.
Sheriff Hemlock, where would you like us to remove these fallen dead goblins? I'm sure you want them out of the town square.
Yeah, we need to loot these motherfuckers.
I hadn't even thought of that. Jill Bar, you're a member of the council. You figure it out. I'll figure it out later.
Sweet.
Helping.
And the humans too.
All Ziggy wanted to do was like respectfully lay out the dead of the town folks, man.
No, where's the grave?
So you've got upwards
yeah.
of 20 goblin bodies laying, bleeding out. The smell is starting to hit.
Yeah.
You've got.
Let's drag him to the north wall.
Well, it's a leadership moment from Jill Bar as a member of the council. What do you do?
How far is the graveyard?
You think the worst thing you could do is to bring desecrated bodies? to the
Okay, yeah,
concentration
fair enough. Would these usually go over junk? Like, I have no idea.
Do you guys remember in episode 0, somebody make a remembrance check?
There's the Junkers thing on the coast.
Right, the Junkers Cliff, where they were.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea to loot them and throw them over the edge at this point.
That's
right?
100. Oh, nope, I don't remember anything.
That's the only thing I can remember. Is that
Yeah, there's a bunch of carts here. We can just load them in the cart.
When they threw all the garbage.
What about your shop, Joe Bar? Can't we just bring him in
And
there?
nobody in this town would consider the goblins anything short of
Well,
goblins.
let's just throw them over the junker split.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so how are you gonna manage this process?
We need to
Reflecting on the fact that the junkers. Let me move you to a different map.
Still want to go to the
And you
Requisition this
also have
card.
to understand
Yeah,
the
there's
fact
a
that there
card
are
right
dead
here, too.
townspeople everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I know, those were the people I was trying to respectfully lay out.
Well, you guys got to solve this puzzle, and you haven't solved it yet.
Well, we got to attend to the townspeople first.
So right now,
And bring
I
you to
move
the-
you back to the Sandpoint map, and the Junkers Cliff is number 6.
Yeah, well, let's deal with the
And you
townspeople
guys
first.
are at the cathedral.
Yeah, let Zig deal with the
Oh,
townspeople and
so did they? Yeah, when they attacked, did they kill a bunch of townsfolk?
at least 10.
At least 10. Well, then take care of them first.
Yeah.
You don't have to count
And then loot
yourself.
some shit.
There are, and this is an impressive thing, by the way. I wasn't sure how this would go. I guess I was ignorant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You killed 22 fucking enemies.
Nice.
Oh,
So you've got 22 dead bad guys. You've got 10 to 12. You haven't really analyzed it closely. Dead townspeople. You figure you've got maybe a minute or two before freaked out, grieving people start showing.
So can I ask you a question? Like my job, literally before coming here, was to follow an army around and then take the dead and lay them out and get them ready for burial and get them ready to be buried. Would I not know what to do with the dead
Well,
townspeople?
you tell me. What do you do?
Well, the dead
That sounds like a
townspeople,
great speech, but what are you going to do?
like their families are going to be here soon.
Right.
Like,
So I guess
it's more.
I guess I-
the goblins.
Let me ask you the first question for your group. What's your primary and secondary motives? You're all neutral or evil characters, as far as I can tell. I don't know who's evil. You all look shady.
It's okay. Here's what I will say. Here's what I don't care what anyone else is going to do, but I am a guy.
This is where you guys have to start figuring out how you're going to work together as a group, because a bunch of chaotic, good characters would work better as a group.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, and everyone can fuck themselves because I'm a
See, and that's part of your problem.
But no, I'm a guy who followed, like, literally his job is to get people ready for burial and death, and I worship a goddess who is the goddess of transition and
So
transition.
why are you telling me that?
So
This would be a
I'm
good
telling
role-playing
you,
opportunity.
I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm probably not
Are you
going
going
to
to
talk
talk
about
to
it.
your friends about this?
No,
Or are
I'm
you
just gonna
do it
start
yourself?
doing what I do, and I'm gonna start like laying the bodies out in a row in a
Who are
line,
you?
like
the
covering
goblins,
them up.
the good guys,
No,
or the bad
the
guys?
town folks. I don't fucking care about the goblins. They can deal with that. I'm helping the townsfolk.
Okay.
So I'm
So
helping
you
transition them to
start
death
grabbing dead townspeople,
Lining
and laying
them
them in a
up.
row,
and like.
and he looks like the Grim Reaper.
But I'm also very respectfully
He looks like a respectful Grim Reaper.
But
What's everybody else doing?
my friend Ziggy, I think I understand your motives, but keep in mind these people's families will be here soon.
So
They don't even necessarily know they have lost a loved one yet. Please allow them.
And keep in mind, Joe Bar, to
So
the
you
extent that anybody heard the sheriff put you in charge.
You would like to see them mangled, like happenstance with swords and like their guts hanging out? Wouldn't it be better?
Which
better to
implies
have
that
them-
he's also going to hold you responsible.
Wouldn't it be better to have them looking in
That's
repose?
the shit of being at the town council, buddy.
Wouldn't it be better to have them in repose and looking nice so when their families show up?
DTD, Glurk, and Finn, what are you guys doing?
Right now, please don't touch the dead bodies.
well, looting
Always
the
so
goblins.
I think I'm insulted.
I'm gonna
always-
start.
when I touch it.
Wait,
I'm gonna
need to hear
start
what you guys are doing. You
stacking
guys
up
are all
these
doing
goblins.
initiative. Seconds have passed.
Loot and toss them in a pile.
I'm looting orcs, or not orcs.
Yeah,
I'm
better
looting
not be
goblins
orcs.
as I throw their bodies in the wagon.
DM is going to call a timeout because I got to take a piss. I'm giving you guys 2 minutes to figure this out, but I will say the weakness of your group is I perceive will be your inability to work in these
Pussy.
situations. In this adventure path, if you can't figure this out of combat, you're fucked. It's not Giant Slick. That's my 2 words to you. And when I come back in 2 minutes, I expect a plan.
I mean,
Your faith in your friends is yours.
So in between the lines there, like you can't be like he's literally said you're in the middle of town. You can't just start looting the bodies. Like potentially moving the goblins out of the way and getting them over to Junker's Cliff.
That's what we're talking about.
But even
Yeah.
now, how much of that are we going to get done in the next minute?
Well, not much, but I think coming up with a plan, or so the dilemma is we dump the bodies, leave the villagers, and then run off to the graveyard, or what?
we just go to the
Well,
bar
I
like the
don't-
sheriff told us 3 times.
Well,
What's that?
Like people have told us to go to the bar. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
literally,
yeah, there's
the
that too,
sheriff
but that's
and
just
I mean,
okay. Maybe that's the point where the sheriff wants to rally everybody.
So, but I think here it's like, hey, we need to just stay vigilant because the attack is in theory over, but we don't know for sure. And then I think it's like I'm not 100% sure what Horton wants to do or not do about the townspeople, because if they're dead, there's not really anything we can do. But we just can't be like brutally looting the goblin bodies right here.
I don't know why. That seems like something that they would do, though.
maybe that's the first thing is let's just.
You have a bag of like shrouds.
No, I have many items, but not a
Okay,
bag.
fellas. So at this point, Father Xantus comes out of the cathedral with 2 clerics, and he says, "Oh my God, you've saved us! You've saved us! I can't believe! Oh my God, look at all the dead! Oh, there's Sally and little Johnny." And he starts weeping, and the other 2 clerics go to their knees, and they're just literally vomiting. Xantus comes up, and then he kind of recommands himself. Says, "Jabbar, what do we do? What do we do, Jabbar? Tell us what to do.
Yes.
We are not great healers amongst us. There are some with some healing.
We have healing.
Well,
We can help you in that, but what do we do?
Please, first, a couple.
There's so much death.
Well, I would say first, check these townsfolk. Perhaps you can still aid some of them. They seem wounded for certain. Are they dead? You be the judge.
Yes, that's good. Good advice, Jabbar. Renault, Jacques, check the body. Make sure they are dead. Do you need healing? Does anybody here need healing?
I could take some heals.
Including myself.
Oh, my son, please.
I'll
You see what these bastards did to that dog?
I'll present myself to him.
I will heal you of your pain. Desmond will heal you. Who needs healing?
I walk up to him.
Sorry, John. You get 4 points.
That's funny. That's it.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
You get
No.
8.
Occasionally.
Anybody else need healing?
Timmy, what do you need?
I'm going up and getting healed.
How much do you need?
I'm at 8 out of 13, so I need 5.
You're at full.
Sweet.
All right, so you guys get healed by a crazy Xantus who just feels like if there's an analog to a woman on ecstasy or man on ecstasy, it's him in a healing frenzy. He feels like he needs to bring life into them.
Is any of the townsfolk on the ground able to be healed? And
Who's gonna now? The 2 clerics are checking that out.
so it's
For right now, we'll say they'll yell if they see anybody. But right
Maybe
now,
you want to help with
specifically,
your goggles.
Jilbar,
I could do that.
Jilbar, okay. So I'll let you roll that. There's 10 of them.
What is he rolling?
Well, he can
Roll
tell
for
if
goggles.
they-
I can continuously tell, yeah, if anybody's near death or not dead yet. So if there's anybody who could still benefit from healing or aid, I could let them know.
You find a little girl who's unconscious but alive, and
Okay.
you find an old man. Other than that, they're all dead.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Are there any goblins that need to have their heads stomped on?
Nope.
That's might not. I don't know how to answer that.
Probably
I'm
not.
I'm asking the elf.
Yeah, I can look at the same time I'm looking at the humans.
Okay.
Any
So
other?
right now, you've got a situation where you found a few living, and the clerics are going to attend to them. You've got 8 dead bodies now confirmed by Finn.
Okay.
You've got 22 dead goblins and dogs. What do you do?
So
I'd
Father,
say we requisition some of those carts and
Okay.
move the
Yeah, there's a couple
goblins.
cards.
Father
Yeah.
Santos, let us help. We can get rid of the goblins and we can get the dead ready for burial.
They need to
you
go
don't
in the
want them to
trash.
start to decompose.
Yes, that seems very sensible. Let us bring the dead into Desna's bosom. Bring them into the cathedral, and if my clerics and I will do that. If could you? I know this isn't fair, Jilbar, but could I beg of you to do the dirty work of disposing of this evil rabble that has scourged our town?
You have some wheelbarrows?
We killed these creatures in defense of the town. We can remove them as well. It is not too much to ask. It is our responsibility.
Thank you, Jilbar.
500 gold ought to cover the whole damn thing.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Third person.
What is your companion's name?
Don't worry about that.
Okay, I trust you, Jilbar. I trust you,
Do
Jilbar.
they have a cart?
He's got a lucrative shop. He's probably got 500 in
And
there.
he says, Jacques, go get the acolytes. And a bunch of clerics come out and grab the dead bodies, and they heal the 2. And the 2 that have been healed, he says, oh, go tell Mistress Johnson, or their loved ones. And so he's taking care of that half. You guys have now been put in charge of the dead. The bad guy.
Gentlemen, if it's okay, I do have a small cart that we could use at the Bolted Arms. I'd also like to check and make sure that my family is safe. If you don't mind, I'll be right back. And while somebody stops me, I'm going to go to the Vaulted Arms to retrieve said cart and make sure Renata and the kids got it.
Absolutely. So you get
5 gold pieces say we never see that fucker again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Into the Vaulted Arms, and you go through the threshold of your home, and you see Renata and your children all slain. No, I'm joking.
It's like,
Plot twist.
Damn.
No, you see them all.
It's about to get dark.
You see Renata at the table shaking, and you walk in, and she says, "Oh," she just rushes at you. She says, "Oh, thank God, thank Desna, you're safe. I don't know how I managed it, but I've got the children to bed, and I just was so worried." And she's shaking in your arms.
My dear, I'm so sorry. Obviously, there was an attack on the town, and I was at the festival. Me and these new friends I've met, we managed to defeat many of these goblins, but some of the town have been slain. At least 8 that I'm aware of.
Oh, yes.
Everyone is safe here.
Oh,
How did you get the children down already?
I gave them no small dose of valerian. I didn't think you'd mind. I mean, no, I sang to them.
Well done, dear. Well done. I actually still have work to do, but I wanted to make
No,
sure you
don't
were
leave
safe.
me. You can't leave me. She breaks into a sob.
dude, boner picking.
Yeah.
Mary Todd Lincoln, Jesus,
Yeah.
what's going on over there?
Give her the Joe bar and get the fuck out of there.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, in the short term, I'll console her a little bit. Obviously, I know what I need to do long term, but
Okay. So you
Give
calm
her the
down
Joel bar.
after, say, a minute, and she
Give her the
understands.
Agar special and remove her ear with your club.
Back to the game. Right, what are you guys gonna do now?
Pile them up and dump them.
Alright.
We're gonna
Loot,
them
pile,
once
and
we
dump.
get to go to the cliff.
Yeah, the old pump and
He's going
dump.
to loot the
Yep.
body.
Once we get to the cliff,
Casually,
yeah.
once we-
Are you gonna loot him now or at the cliff?
At the cliff.
Cash.
Yeah.
Don't matter to
So
me.
we're gonna say, are you gonna cover the wagon in a tarp?
No.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
You must show the dead,
Yeah.
the enemies of the town.
Presumably in the tarp.
Make sure they know who did this.
Make a display
So
of
you're
them.
gonna, well, that's a
Uh,
question. Are you going to cover it or not?
I don't think so. I don't.
Okay.
Why would we?
All right.
I mean, we're not doing
Everybody knows what's going on.
So
Yeah.
you start wheeling by, and people, townsfolk are coming out the windows and, oh, Joe Bar. Oh, you
Friend.
saved us.
it was not just me. It was these other.
It's you, Joe Bar. And then somebody said, no, it
What
wasn't.
was that?
It was all of them. They're heroes. The heroes of Sandpoint. And then all of a sudden, people just coming out of the windows looking like a musical. And okay, so you get over to the cliff.
We can talk about compensation later.
He's going to tell. He's going to tell.
Just give me some beer when we
Right out
get
of
back.
Monty Python. All right,
Remember
so
the number of 500.
the cliff face, and it's dark over here, and prying eyes are away. What are you gonna do?
Rifle through bags as they're tumbling out of the car.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
friends, it would not be toward for us to leave any possessions on these creatures. They can no longer use them. Some of their arms, perhaps. So they may have things that are useful for the town, and
true.
also to the victors go the spoils.
Well, so there's not a lot of meat on the bone, but there is a fair amount of meat on the bone.
Okay.
So,
I'm so confused.
so you're
I
gonna
like
get
these metaphors.
in total. I tell you what I do. I check.
Just because we tight, I'm gonna give it to you for a double dime.
You're gonna get 70, about 150 gold pieces on it.
Juicy.
Nice.
And you're gonna get about two. And you don't have to write this down. I'll send you the list.
Guys are rich.
You're gonna get about 300 arrows, a ton of short bows, short swords, light wooden shields, small leather armor. Not a lot of great stuff, but a couple potions of cure moderate, a couple
Juicy.
of horse choppers, and a bunch of money. So I'll send it to you, John, so you
Okay.
don't have to write it down.
All right.
Nice.
Fair.
It wasn't any small beer, and that leads you to further raise your eyebrows. What the fuck is a bunch of gobos doing with this kind of treasure?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure.
So that's that. Are you gonna toss them all over the cliff?
Meaning the goblins, yes. Obviously, the weapons the town can use, for which I'd actually like to just take a short bow, having in that fight, the first fight, found out that, glaring hole didn't have enough money left over to get a ranged weapon.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll grab a short bow too.
Well, and you guys, so I'll let you reconcile. I'll send it to you, John,
Yep.
and you can reconcile.
And some arrows, but there's all the rest of these weapons the town can absolutely use.
Yep.
And then obviously the gold and the potions. When you send us that list, we can figure out.
Absolutely. So you guys can manage that. In terms of keeping the bodies over, no problem doing that. So when you're done with your grim work, I assume you're going to keep all the bows and treasure in the
Wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
How does Zig feel about getting rid of the bodies this way?
I'm giving them a little send off as I do. That's not my favorite, but I feel like that politically it's the thing to do. It's not the way I do it.
Well, the good news that you can satisfy yourself with is you feel like you've got some work to do in the underground.
Exactly.
I'll
And
say-
at that point, are you guys going back to the tavern?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you go back to the
Or do you want to
tavern.
go to the graveyard first or not?
No, let's go to the tavern.
So you go back to the tavern, and it's a much more subdued scene. People have cleared out. You see a lot of people. You see a stream of people leaving town. You get back, Mako's just worn out and sweating, and he says,
Is she glistening?
oh yeah." So those of you who may missed your charm check, she is glistening like the hottest woman you've ever seen.
Mm.
Or
Chorus
you
Leachman.
and you're like,
Uh huh.
and you're like, oh, Mako's safe, thank to God. And you walk in, and Bitsana and Polly are there, and
Always back on duty.
she's not on duty, but she's kind of there, and they're sitting around drinking tea, what you surmise is some sort of tea type drink. And and as you're kind of going through town, you see just a stream of people fucking against. You get the sense that
Leaving Sandpoint.
yeah, you get the sense that Swallowtail Festival has been a fail.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not a big.
Yeah.
You get to the Rusty Dragon, and Amaka says, "Oh, thank the gods you're safe. I hear you've made a great contribution to the city. Come, drinks are on me." You guys partake?
Yes.
Hot water.
Of course. Heroes of Sandpoint.
Give me some
Come on
grog.
now.
So everybody's giving you grog, doubles, whatever you could drink. They bring out a little meat and cheese platter because they assume you're hungry. Amako brings out a number of hot towels to wipe yourself off. A couple hot curls.
I kind of blur. Hey, I'll make them.
Sweet.
Take care of that problem.
In a bit. And then she says, "Well, I guess I've got good news for you in a really sad way. Half the town's cleared out now, so you guys, I've put you up in our two best rooms.
Woo! We
That's the
appreciate
least
it.
I could do." And so,
Awkward because it's the bride of sweet and a heart-shaped bed, but you know what they do.
so let's do a little character check. Go around the table after your first big adventure with a lot of blood and death. How's everybody feeling? We'll start with Dojo.
You know, Dojo feels pretty good. He's been on the road long enough, and he's scrapped long enough to know that, listen, this is just one damn thing after another.
Okay.
You know, and here I am. This feels right, and got some questions about this goblin little army. Doesn't seem like them, but you know,
Maybe
in this part of the world, those goblins are different than others.
And after all your adventures, you've learned maybe that could be solved in the morning. All right. What about Jill Barton?
Joe Barr's pretty worried. I mean, he's actually in the past, before he met Renata, he was for a couple of years a sellsword, and not sellsword per se, but like a traveling knight is a better way to say it. Like a caravan guard professionally. So he's been in some scraps, but just seeing this, you know, if we killed 22, and who knows Hemlock and the rest of the guards how many they killed, it's a lot of goblins to be assaulting.
Right.
And you know, he feels lucky his family was safe while he was sort of attending to business through happenstance. But it's scary. You know, so he's a little worried.
How about you, Iggy?
You know, the battle was a little new for him. Like Ziggy, he's not used to fighting, but he's not too bad in the scrap. You know, he scrapped a little bit, but a full-on battle that was a little new and a little scary. But now he's actually feeling very comfortable because this is what he's used to. This is his kind of bread and butter.
Nice.
After the battle and following people around and taking care of the situation and helping out. He's a little intrigued because the other thing just in his upbringing and as you know, besides taking care of the dead, he's also has a side hobby of removing
Fucking
them,
the dead.
and he feels a little bit that he knows that secrets are always often buried with them, and he feels like a mystery's afoot, and he wants to get to the graveyard as soon as possible because he thinks there might be secrets. Well, he knows there's always secrets hidden in the graveyard,
And he would be right there.
but he wants to figure them out.
And then what about you, Finn?
I think Finn's a little disturbed in the sense that this is unlike anything he's ever done in his life. He's always been around death in a form or another, but certainly never killed anyone, and certainly never had to use his inherent abilities for any kind of act of hurting someone, much less killing someone. So I think on that level, it's a little disturbing. I think with his premonition and his ability to understand or divine things going on. He probably knew something was brewing here for the last few weeks or days or whatever, but probably is just as equally bothered that killing 22 people didn't make it go away. That idea of something dangerous still being there is out there. So, I think it's probably pretty jarring when you think about it. A guy who's been picked on and kind of a reject for most of his life ends up meeting five new people and they go out and kill a bunch of dudes on the first day. That's got to be a little weird. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Weird first date.
Yeah, weird first date.
Glork, how about you?
So Glurk was pretty much raised for this kind of stuff. He has been out in raids and killed many, many, many times, and he felt super comfortable with what he was doing. He actually feels uncomfortable if he's not at war. So he's feeling pretty good, and the thing that gave him the most problems is that he wasn't able to kill more. He only took out two guys, and he just
pussy.
yeah, he kind of was upset that his butt was saved by an elf, and that's the hardest thing for him to deal with right now.
Yeah, fair enough. And last but not least, DTD.
I mean, shit. Out of the chaos rises a hero. These motherfuckers don't know what they got now. First things first, secure the compass.
Okay. Well, and on that note, DTD, you get the first Quaker Award.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You know to that.
Well earned.
Rise is a hero.
And just to close out this session, as you guys are all kind of staring into your beers, exhausted, and nibbling on the victuals that have been brought in front of you, feeling as you finally sat down, feeling the pain of a pretty protracted battle. The door to the Rusty Dragon opens, and Father Xantus rushes in and says, I hate to do this to you, but there's been a desecration in the graveyard. And we'll get into it.
Yeah.